All right. Well, that was fun. We needed it. We needed a win. Just proud of our guys. We talked about playing with energy and playing hard and having fun, and we put a lot more effort into us than we did Wake Forest today, and it really helped. Patrick.
The four inside guys were 16 of 19, roughly, something in that ballpark. How much is that a welcome sign, particularly Alex's assertiveness coming off Wednesday?
Well, they didn't double, and we had size advantage. They started small, so we went right to James first play, and James finished, and that got him going. There was an elbow thrown early, and that got Alex going. There was some John going on, that got him going, and Charles missed some easy ones that he normally makes, and I thought Shaq was good. So their screening was really good. Okay, their ball screen defense was also very good, and their protection around the rim was tremendous. And I told the radio, we played smarter defensively than we've played in a long time, and we put less effort into this scout than we have in a while because we were just mentally tired. And we knew who the drivers were. We knew who the shooters were and the non-shooters, and our guys just did a great job. Really till we lost a little bit of concentration that last 7 or 8 minutes. But it's a sign of maturity growing up. And we all know that, the one thing we didn't do well was take care of the ball. It's mind-boggling. It's frustrating. And our turnovers are all correctable. They're just all so silly. And as coaching staff, we're like, okay, we're going to turn it over. We're going to stand up and cheer and yell Nick's play and move on and try to get a stop. But you take away turnovers, it could have been really, really fun today.
Coach, you talked a little bit about the starting lineup today. It's a different starting lineup. And
yeah.
Specifically talked about James Patrick scored right away.
Yeah.
And set the tone early.
Well, they started a small lineup versus Duke, and I had a feeling they were going to start it again. James played really well at Florida State. James is a senior. I have a lot of confidence in James on the defensive end. He scored early. We went right to him. He made the shot. He gave up a three in transition. Coming the other way, I was like, oh, my gosh, here we go. Makai's going to get hot in this building again. And then James was just tremendous. His defense, his team defense. He's a smart player and takes a lot of pressure off Alex, takes a lot of pressure off Shaq and Charles when he plays that way. So it was a welcome sight. Jake's a guy that's really starting to come. I have a lot of confidence in Jake. His defense has gotten better. You can see how well he shoots it. Coming off that screen in the second half, that was really pretty. And hit that three. Where we go at point guard, I don't know. I have a lot of confidence in Nick. Seth Allen played more point today than he's played in a long time. Did a really nice job with it. And I thought Pishon at the point was tremendous defensively today, especially the first half. He did a great job on Harris.
Hey Mark, building off what Patrick asked with both players, when they started doubling up for a couple times early in the second half, was it kind of equally encouraging to see guys like Charles and Alex pass out a bit?
Yeah, we didn't always handle it great, but for the most part we did, and our spacing was good, and we didn't practice against that. We've seen it before. We didn't practice against it. We talked about it. They've only shown it once before at Georgia Tech. It's probably something they don't practice a lot, something we'll probably see when we play them again in a few weeks. But it should be easy for Alex and Shaq. They both turned and faced and just threw right over it, and so it was good. It was good. It was good to see. The first time they doubled, Jake hit a three. Next time we got a dunk, and that you got to make them pay when they double you. So it was nice.
Jeff, Mark, was Alex particularly eager after the Florida State game to get after? He seemed very active, or was it also that they got him going unintentionally with that elbow?
I think that got him going, and then I was screaming, "Don't back down! Don't back down! Be tough, Alex!" And sometimes you got to do that for your guys, but we just talk about Alex protecting the rim. Just be a presence. He was a big-time presence today. I think he only had 2 blocks, but he affected a lot of other plays and did a great job on Thomas, who's a heck of a player. God, is he good? He's a good player.
Don?
Mark, you talked about at the beginning concentrating more on you and them, and mentioning the scouting, putting more into what you guys are going to do than necessarily getting into the specifics of everything. Is that with a young team? Is there a chance that you build up another team too much and that they go in a little thinking too much, or thinking these guys are really good?
Yeah, I think sometimes you say this team's really good. I don't know what we did. We still went through a scouting report. We still walked through plays. We went through out of bounds under. But I think the Florida State game, I was just like, okay, guys, I'm tired of working on other teams. Let's work on us. We put more into us going into the Florida State game. We know how to guard a double screen. We know how to guard a rear screen. We know how to guard a down screen. We know how, we work. We know. We've been doing it since August. So let's just go out there and play. And really what it comes down to every game is your ball screen defense. And our ball screen defense, the last 2 games has been good enough to win. We just didn't guard. We just didn't do what we had to do late in the game against Florida State.
After that loss to Florida State, I guess, how big was this one for Team morale? I guess how big of a polar opposite were the locker rooms after that one?
Pretty big. We had guys crying after the last game, so it shows you they care. And it's good for everybody. It's good for everybody, coaches included.
Second last question.
Mark, that looked a little bit like the Tech game. How much do you like a team that runs with you?
Well, they ran early. I think we were much better tonight than we were in the Tech game. I think we're so much further along. Tech game, we just hit shots and kind of got it rolling. I just think we were really, really dominant there. It was 61 to whatever it was, 34 or something. We were doing it with execution, and our defense was just, that's a good offensive team that we played. Our defense was just tremendous. So I think I think we were that much better today than we were against Tech, and the score wasn't as dominant and all that kind of stuff. But just things that that are important. And last 2 games have been, they're starting to figure it out. Now whether we're going to get a road win next Thursday, I don't know, but you can see it coming. You can see it's coming. So it's good. It's good to see.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.